Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to my guide to the Nature Spirit quest on old school RuneScape. If you do this on RuneScape 3, I have a guide for that as well, link description below. On screen right now is everything you need to prepare yourself for this quest. The green text is what you really need. The white text just explains where to get certain items and other items I recommend. The silver sickle can be bought off the Grand Exchange, or if you're an Ironman, you can make it yourself with level 18 crafting by using a silver bar on a furnace with a sickle mold in your inventory. The mold can be bought from any crafting store, such as the one in Al-Kharid, which also has a furnace and silver rocks that you can mine to the north. A Ghostspeak amulet is also needed. This is an untradeable item obtained from the Restless Ghost quest. If you don't have it, you can get another one by talking to Father Ernie in Lumberch Swamp. If you haven't started that quest at all, you only have to do it up until the point where he gives you the amulet. The prayer potion is not needed but is recommended, as there is something you do in the quest that requires you to use prayer points and you won't be near a prayer altar. It is not for using actual prayers, so even if you're a low prayer level, you should especially bring one, maybe even two, and of course have fully restored prayer points already before you even start. The energy potions and teleport just to get around faster, but they do help a lot. To start the quest, you have to go to underground part of Paterdomus where Drezel is. There are two yellow markers on this map because there are two entrances. You can come in using either one, it doesn't matter, whichever one's easier for you. I got there using the Lumberyard teleport, then ran east. Climb down if you haven't already and make your way to a room to the very east where Drezel is. If you're coming from the canvas side, you can just climb down, go a few steps north, and Drezel is right here. Regardless of how you got here, when you do talk to Drezel and select the chat options around on screen, if this is your first time talking to him after completing Priest in Peril, you will have to talk to him twice. The first time he just tells you about what to expect in Mauritania or something. The second time is to start the quest and where the chat options come in. When you start the quest, Drezel will give you 6 pies. The third set of chat options you get can be ignored, just pass through the holy barrier to the south. Go south until you reach the fence. Find this gate along the fence, you have to go inside, then head south to the area shown by a yellow marker on this map. I also want to warn you, you should try to get through the swamp as fast as possible, as there are these Ghasts that attack you along the way. They won't damage you as long as you have food on you. Instead, they'll turn a piece of food in your inventory into rotten food. This is not a big deal, I just want to explain what's happening in case you look at your inventory later and wonder. Jump this bridge, the infamous bridge that Settle spent about 11 hours at getting 15 agility. Luckily, you won't have to do it that many times. You can drop any rotten food or whatever you have. You need 3 free inventory spaces. Take the washing bowl and mirror off the table. The mirror appears after you take the bowl. Select the option to search the grotto tree to get a journal. Attempt to enter a grotto to get this ghost named Filliman Tarlock to appear. Wear the Ghostspeak amulet, talk to him, and select the second chat option to ask him how long have you been a ghost. By the way, if you need to interact with him at any point during the quest and he disappears, you just have to attempt to enter the grotto again to get him to reappear. When chat options come up again, you can ignore that and use the mirror on him again to get more dialogue. Use a journal on him and select the fourth chat option to ask him how can I help. He'll give you a Druidic spell at the end of the conversation. Jump the bridge again. Go back to Drezel. talk to Drezel. Go back to the swamp. Find a rotting log, which they're all over the place actually, and stand next to it. Not on top of it, but on a square directly next to one, and cast a Druidic spell by clicking on it in your inventory. This will cause fungi to spawn on the log. Pick it to get a Mort Myre fungus in your inventory, then go back to Filliman. You see those 3 stones in the middle of the floor? Use the Mort Myre fungus on the stone to the west. Use the used spell on the stone to the east. Get Filliman to appear if he's not already there, but don't talk to him yet. Stand on the stone to the south, then talk to him, and select the 3rd chapter that says, I think I've solved the puzzle. Enter the grotto to go in, then search the grotto inside and finish the conversation. He should turn green. You can ignore chat options. You'll need 1 free inventory space. Talk to him again. He'll bless your silver sickle to turn it into a silver sickle B and give you a druid pouch. Exit the grotto. Jump the bridge. What the Silver Sickle B does is similar to a Druidic spell that you casted next to the log earlier. Find a rotting log, stand next to it just like before, right click your Silver Sickle B and select Cast Bloom, which will cause the Mort Myre fungus to spawn on it. Pick that, and you'll need to do this a total of 3 times to get 3 Mort Myre fungus. You can do it repeatedly on the same log if you pick it after each bloom. This is the thing that I mentioned in the beginning that costs prayer points, so use your prayer potion if necessary. When you have all 3 Mort Myre fungus, click on your Druid pouch to fill it, which will give it 3 charges. What these charges do is whenever a ghast attacks you, it won't rot your food and instead hit them with one of the charges, turning them into a solid form that you can attack. You need to kill 3 ghasts to continue with the quest. To speed this up, I believe you can simply use a Druid pouch on a ghast yourself to hit them with it. I just wait for them to attack me. Regardless, it doesn't really matter how you do it, just try not to waste your charges because you will need more fungus in that case, and you'll always need a minimum of 3 to fill your Druid pouch. So even if you only need 1 charge to kill 1 ghast, you'll still need 3 fungus to put in your pouch to even begin to use it, which can be a problem if you use up too many prayer points. But anyways, yeah, just kill 3 ghasts. They use melee, by the way, if you have prayer points to spare for protection prayers. After you killed 3 ghasts, go back inside the grotto. Search the grotto inside, talk to him, and that will be the end of the quest. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. Catch you later. Peace.